Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in Philly. Joey came and picked me up from my commuting flight this morning. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen Joey. He's been in a few. I started a 3-day trip today. I commuted in this morning. It was a nightmare per usual. I was supposed to get in, or I was supposed to take the direct flight at 8. I didn't get on. Then I had to go through Charlotte, and then we were delayed because of maintenance, and it was just a lot of fun. Got in around 1. My sign-in's not till 6:42, so Joey had the day off, so we're gonna hang out until my trip. We're on his roof. Look at the nice little city right there. Cute view, but we're gonna hang out and then I'll get ready and go to Phoenix tonight. So Joey just dropped me off at the airport. I was thinking about getting coffee, but a lot of coffee places aren't open right now because it's so late. I have a little bit of time before my sign-in. I went ahead and signed in early. We can sign in an hour early, but our sign-in is an hour before departure time, so I've got a good bit until it's time to get out of here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and walk to the gate and hang out over there until we can get on the plane. So the inbound was late. It was delayed. I'm not sure why. So we're doing a quick turnaround. So hopefully we can board on time and leave, but we're really empty, so I think it should be fine. The flight load. I think they're gonna put some non-revs up in these empty spaces up in first, but look at all these empty seats on this flight. So should be easy, and we're getting in late, so people will probably be sleeping. All right guys, so we get on the plane, board everybody, close the door, start taxiing to take off, and then weather comes, and now we are delayed, and we're just sitting here. All right guys, it's been almost 2 hours since we pushed back from the gate, so we had to bring out our snack delay kit, and we still don't have an updated takeoff time, so we're just hanging out. Okay guys, we just got to the hotel. It is midnight local time here in Phoenix, which means it is 3 a.m. my time. I am exhausted. I don't ever stay up this late, so my body is like, what are you doing? That last hour and like 45 minutes of that flight was so rough. I was so tired. I was trying to keep my eyes open. The plane was just like pitch black dark because everyone was sleeping and it was late. It was just such a long, like, it was just one leg, but I am pooped. So we originally had a 12.5-hour layover. Now we have a little less than 11 hours. I think it's like 10:50 something. So even though we were delayed 2 hours, we only shaved off like a little over, well, I guess we shaved like an hour and a half off our layover. So we did make up some time in the air. So the good thing, or the only good thing, I guess, that you can count from what happened today is, so because we had boarded the flight, closed the door, and pushed back, that whole time we were delayed on the ground, we were on the clock, so we got paid an extra, I think we'll get paid an extra close to hour and a half, because they do it based on the flight time, so like how much, so since we made up some time in the air, even though we were on the ground for 2 hours, we'll get paid, I think, an extra hour and a half is what it ended up being. So if we would have been delayed after we boarded, but would have still been at the jet bridge and had the door open, we wouldn't have gotten paid at all. So that's something that people don't know about flight attendants, is we don't actually get paid until the door has been closed and until the captain has put his, or released the brake. So once we start to push back, that's when our clock starts rolling, and that's when our time starts where we get paid for. So that whole like between 30 and 50 minutes, depending on where you're flying to, boarding time, that is really stressful for us, we're not getting paid for at all. So a lot of people don't know that. So yeah, so since we were delayed on the tarmac, then we'll add that time to our trip. So this trip was already worth, I think, like 1740 something credit, like 17 hours 40 minutes or something like that. So now it'll go up to close to 20. It'll be like 19 and some change. So not a bad not a bad trip. I'll take it. All right, guys, so we got to the airport about an hour before our departure time, and then about 2 minutes after walking in, we saw that we were delayed. Our flight coming in took off late, so we just didn't have a plane. So we ended up going to the crew room for a little while and hung out. We just got on the plane. They're finishing up cleaning, and then we're gonna board. So far this trip, we are 2 for 2 on delayed flights. So we just got to the hotel room in Columbus, Ohio. Today we did 3 legs, and honestly after that first leg it was just like go, go, go. So because we were delayed, the first one we were supposed to have, I think it was like 2 hours sit time when we got to San Diego today. And then because we were delayed, it was like a really quick turn. And then we came back to Phoenix, and then we did Phoenix to Columbus. We had to change planes, so we had an hour on the ground, but because we had to change planes, we really didn't have that much time. And that flight coming in was delayed, so as soon as we got on board, they were like ready to board us. So we had like 5 minutes to just put our stuff up, do our checks and everything, and then we had to turn around and leave. But let me show you guys this hotel room. So I've got this little kitchen area over here, a nice little table to eat, like a whole little living room type area, TV. Then the bedroom is like a whole separate thing. I've got my little bed and another TV that is ginormous. And then go into the bathroom. It's got all these nice little compartments. Oh, what is happening here? Party. Why is it doing that? And then the shower, bathroom, and we looped around. So we only have 11 hours here tonight, so it's gonna be the same story as last night. Just have enough time really to go to bed and then get ready in the morning. Which is kind of sad because it seems like a lot of the trips I've worked lately have been like that, other than if you watched my last video, you saw that I got off of reserve a 30-hour layover in Minneapolis. But other than that, all my layovers have been lately like 13 hours or less. So yeah, it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Having to iron my shirt this morning because it is really wrinkly from being in my suitcase. It's day 3 of 3. Today's go home day. We are going from Columbus to Dallas, Dallas to Philly, but they threw in a 3-hour sit in there, so I don't know what we're gonna do during that 3-hour sit. We'll see, I guess. I haven't checked anything about Dallas weather, so I don't know if today's gonna be a good day or a long day. I haven't looked yet. I've got about 10 minutes till we've got to catch the van. I'm finished getting ready. I just need to put my food in the fridge, and then I'll probably go ahead and head down. We're gonna go hang out at Papa Do's for a little while during our sit. Time for phase 10.
Just count your own.
I don't like seafood, so I just got French fries. Everybody else got some kind of seafood, but we're gonna eat really quick and then try to finish our phase 10 game. All right, guys, we just landed in Philly. Today ended up being a good day. Everything went smoothly, which was good because we were definitely due for that since the last 2 days we were delayed 3 out of our 4 flights. So yeah, we got in. I'm currently walking to the crew room. I'm gonna spend the night there because we got in too late for me to go home tonight. So I'm listed on a 6:42 a.m. flight to Charlotte to get home. So yeah, this trip, although we had a lot of the delays, ended up being a pretty decent trip. We had a really good crew. So it's kind of sad that we didn't have any long layovers, because we actually would have all hung out. It would have been a lot of fun, but it is what it is. That's how it goes sometimes, but it made the rest of the trip fun, especially since it was kind of blowing up every single day. So anyways, I'm off for the next 4 days, and then I'll go back on reserve for 5 days. So far, reserve has been pretty decent. I've been able to hold things that I bid for, so that's been good. So we'll see how the rest of the month goes, but that's all I have for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!